Mont Dan Corbett here. We're at Clear Creek Sports Club, and I'm here with Jill today, my shooting partner.
And Roy.
And Mr. Roy. And we're going to go out here and hunt pheasants. Now, we ought to tell them a little bit about Clear Creek.
Yeah, it's a nice club.
You have pheasants and chuckers. You have 18 or 20 areas to hunt. And they have a good sporting clay course.
Well, we've been there. It's a humbling course, that's for sure.
And they have a trap. And in the off season, you can bring your dog down here and train him. And then sometimes, now you'll notice he's not running in the field. And when I tell him heel, Roy, heel, whoa, whoa. And this is what you want. You don't want your dog running amok. So I think we're ready to go out here in the field and hunt some pheasants.
Well, I'm excited. I love doing this. Let's see what we can shoot.
Okay. I hope I can hit him today.
I hope I can do better than I did last time.
Okay, let's go in the field. And you'll notice that our guns are broke and empty. Hey, Roy. And I don't turn Roy loose until we're in the field. Hey, Roy, heel.
Okay, lock and load?
Now he's got to remember he doesn't go hunting until I get, hey, heel.
Oh, it feels good to have my gun.
Always make sure your safety is on before you close your action.
Always.
That's the right way to do it. Oh, I'm going to get here where they're easier walking for a minute. Now, this wind we've got, it's, what, 15 miles an hour?
It's 15 miles an hour and chilly. It's coming right off those snow-capped hills.
Roger that. And he's picking up bird scent from all over right now.
I sure do like watching your dog work.
I think he's getting bird scent crosswind.
Well, that bird's out of range right now. But there could be another one right here. That's probably where that bird took off running.
There it is, right over there. It's right there. See it?
It's about 45, 50 yards out. We should have a double. It's probably right where that other bird's planted. Right in front of you to the left, 50 yards out.
Well,
wow.
Hang on. Hey, Roy.
Want me to try to get up on her? Wow, she's way out there.
Talk about that? No?
Well, tried to get the bird to fly.
Yeah, she was just a little too far out there, I think.
Right. Probably more like 60 yards. Okay, Jill, you talk about how great Roy is to watch.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Now, part of that is because of his breed. Because they're taught fighting the bird and luck, okay? And, okay, so I've got two different style of dogs. Now, when I got Roy, I learned real quick I didn't know anything about training a pointer.
Big difference, huh?
Oh, yes. I mean, so the first, now I've learned, the first thing you do is you teach him here, come, okay? And then whoa, which is stop, okay? You teach him here, whoa, and then heel, okay? And why do you teach your dog heel?
I don't know. I guess when you're walking out in the field, you don't want the dog to go out before you're ready for him to go out.
Walking to the field. Okay.
Well, that's what I meant, yeah.
And I've been to a few clubs, and here I am. I'm going out into my field, and here's a guy 100 yards away, and his dog is running rampant.
Oh, and messing up your field?
Right.
Oh, no.
So dog control is important.
Yeah.
Now, you'll notice we're going in the field. I don't make Roy heel right next to me. Mm-hmm. But if I keep him within 6 feet, I have control of him.
Yeah. And he's not bothering anybody else, because these guys spend a lot of money, and it's a special time for them to go out in the field, and you sure don't want to muck it up for somebody else. But, and I see a lot of these people, like we're hunting with your one dog. A lot of these guys will have their dog, and it may point, but it's not going to retrieve. Or they may have a retriever that's just running like a maniac out of the field, waiting for you to shoot something that scares up.
Right.
So it's kind of nice to have the best of both worlds, I guess.
Right. Well, I have the best of two. I've got a real good flushing lab and a top-notch pointer.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and I can hunt them together because I keep Ace in 50 feet, and Roy will run out to 100 yards.
Yeah. So did you say you can hunt them together, or you cannot?
Cannot.
Okay.
I cannot.
Because I've been out where people had like a lab close to them, then they have a pointer going out there. They'll hold, and then you shoot the bird after it flies up, and then that's when the lab's job takes effect.
Or I've watched other guys that got the pointer, locks up on the bird, and then the lab comes in and flushes
it. Oh, that'd be good.
Now, a proper gun mount is always very important. Get the gun comfortably into the cup, okay? And get your cheek down. Cheek your piece. See how low my head is on this. Cheek down. Both eyes open. And all I want to see is the back and the bead and the target. The back, the bead, and the target. If I've seen a lot of rail, I'm going to be off. Okay, when you're in the field, you carry your gun. Hand around the pistol grip, finger away from the trigger. As the bird goes up, release the safety, and now as you raise, come to your finger. Now, we never plan to fall in the field, but if it happens, remember, bring your gun to your chest as you go down and control that muscle. We got a bird.
He's such a good dog, the way he holds. The patient of a saint.
If the bird's will hold, he'll sit that point all day long.
Yeah, that's pretty wonderful to have.
And it looks to me like that bird's about 10 feet in front of him.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Whoop. Jill, you missed.
I missed and flew my glasses off and everything. There they are. Ah.
And I couldn't shoot.
I was expecting him to come up over here. You have to always expect the unexpected, I guess. And I didn't even see where that bird went to mark him. I'm sorry, Dan.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right in front of me. Good shot.
Woo! Hit him with the hind. Finally.
Come on, Roy boy. Here, Roy. Good boy. Oh.
A little organic meat for the night.
Good boy. Drop, drop, drop.
Here, let me have your gun.
Okay, here we go. Put it in your vest.
Here, you put it in my vest. You put that junk in my trunk.
He's on another bird.
He doesn't give us a minute to chit chat. How much training did you put into this dog?
Well, I had it professionally trained for about 6 months.
And what age did you have him started?
Huh?
What age did you start that?
He wouldn't take a dog till they were 6 months old.
Uh-huh. That's still an awful young dog.
And, well, actually 3 months. And the first bird he won on point was a chucker, and he held that point for 40 minutes while we found him.
Wow. As a puppy he did that?
Yeah. I see that wind and blowing the scent all over the place. Right ahead of me. Whoa, whoa. Facing me. Whoa.
Woo!
Hey, your shooting sure has improved.
Well, you know, Dan, I'm a lot more steady when you had me put my foot out there like that.
Roger that. Here, Roy. Roy. Here. Here. Drop. Drop. Drop.
He goes, I worked hard for that.
Roy is on top performance today.
Yeah. So that wind does make those birds not settle down. It wants them to take off.
You know, pheasants would rather run and get away from you before they fly.
Yeah.
And
what about checkers?
Chuckers will run no matter what.
Oh, here we go again.
Could be. And
I find it seems like checkers are a little squirrelier. It seems like if pheasants kind of fly the way they're pointed, maybe.
Yeah, well,
and checkers just kind of go up in the air and go any which way.
Right. A chucker and two winged beasts go left or right. Is that not beautiful, that point?
Yeah. He's a good looking dog.
And I love my Ace, my lab, but...
Well, my grandma always used to call these shorthorns, now I'm in the cattle world, these pointers, an ugly man's dog. And I think it's because of all the gray whiskers or something.
Get up, Jill. Okay. Whoa. Right in here somewhere. Beautiful.
Woo! Well, I left him a little room to play. Thank you, Roy.
Good boy. Good boy. Drop. Drop. Good boy. So now we've got 3 out of 5, right?
Yeah, well, and those other 2, we didn't have a chance with those.
Well, we saw 2 running, and they put 5 out for us, so we had a leftover bird. But, Roy!
He goes, I'm not done yet, Dad.
Whoa!
Wish I had that much energy.
Okay, we know in the wind, the birds will run.
Yeah.
And so I thought we had lost 2 birds because they ran out of the field. And I was wrong. And your shooting is just amazingly improved.
Well, I'm telling you, putting my foot out, you've had me on some, pointed out to me, I'm all twisted around and I might get the bird or I miss the bird, but you're just so much more stable if you have this. And this is a big girl. I need all this stable I can get.
You know, I don't care big or little. Your skeletal structure is your shooting platform, okay? And if you're got your feet together, you're twisting and falling. Okay?
Well, that's what you were pointing out last year, and I really was. It's really made a difference making sure that foot, and you can't always do it, but I'll walk up to feed the horses or wherever I go, I always practice with that foot out, so it's more of a habit now or something. You know, I'm not thinking about it, I guess.
Well, you know, to be honest, my dad never taught me this, okay?
Mine either.
And you remember, I killed my first pheasant at 8 years old.
Yeah.
But instinctively, I did it. And then when I went in the U.S. military, okay, and I became a marksmanship instructor, was really when I learned the skeletal platform to help. And particularly with handguns, the 1911. And it's just something I've carried through, and I notice a lot of people don't. Okay? If you're right-handed, your left foot goes forward. If you're left-handed, your right foot goes forward.
And I'm a lefty and my right's out there.
Well, Jill, it was a great hunt.
So much fun.
We had that one bird running, okay, which I tried to make fly, which I did. We didn't get. And then I saw another bird running, so I thought, well, 2/3 or 2/5 of the birds are gone.
Yeah.
And then we got 3 beautiful points, so we had a spare bird in that field.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
But Roy, I thought, was just right spot on.
Well, that field, it's so mucky and it's kind of hard to walk in. My feet are soaking wet. But so it takes us a while to get up to him, but he has all the patience in the world.
Oh, yeah.
If I could only met a husband like that.
Yeah.
Mine don't have much patience.
Well, you know, Jill, we had a really exciting hunt. And some people wonder why we're shooting hens, okay?
Yeah.
Because you think you're hunting pheasants, you only shoot roosters. But we're hunting a California club, and they raise the pheasants for the market, and we are the market, okay? So, if they were raising them strictly for the butcher shop, they'd be butchering hens too, right?
They all taste the same.
You betcha, you betcha. And so, today it was 4 hens and 1 rooster.
That's it.
Yeah, which we got 3 of. 2 of them were running way out of range, but
it still makes for a good day, though.
Oh, yeah, and particularly when your dog performs as you think he should.
Yeah. And like I said, he has all the patience in the world. He just holds and waits for us 2 old people to get out there, and he has all the patience.
Okay.
But I do love hunting under that dog an awful lot.
And we first got in the field today, you know, he was working very slow.
Yeah.
Okay, and not charging like he was later. Well, part of that is because the wind takes the bird set and lifts it up, and it might go 100 yards before it comes down.
Okay.
So he was probably smelling birds that were in the field 500 yards away from us.
Well, yeah, and he was holding on that one spot, and I walked up to that spot, and there's no bird.
Yeah.
And then he started following, I guess, the scent of that bird. And then
that was the runner.
Yeah, the runner.
Right. And I think the closest we got to her was maybe 70 yards away.
Doggone thing, anyway.
But, you know, this is what upland bird hunting is. It's good exercise, and sometimes it's very predictable, and sometimes it's not predictable.
And it's all about the dog. It's just all about watching the dog and the way the dog works, and especially hunting in the wind. Sometimes it can be annoying because it doesn't make for a good hair day, but but watching the dog work, and he'll work against the wind, and all of a sudden his body will turn around because he gets that scent, and I don't know how you can even turn like that, and he just holds and freezes, and then the only thing that moves on is his eyeballs to see where you're at,
right?
Which is so much fun to watch. I almost would rather shoot in a little bit of wind than nothing at all.
Well, we had that other hunt. We had another club, and we hunted chuckers that day. And we thought we were all done. We were coming back, but fortunately, we both had our guns loaded. And the wind was like blowing from our back. And Roy got right out front, and all of a sudden, he spun on that point.
I love that stuff so much.
And you know, he went by the bird and then picked up the scent. And he was 6 feet away from me at one point. Oh, that was a
Yeah,
thrill.
that's pretty fun to watch.